and welcome to episode 3 of Listen to Us Talk. My name is Ashley.
I'm Brianna.
I'm Justin.
And I'm Ryan, screw editing.
Okay, as you can hear, Marco's not here with us today. He was busy doing his own stuff. So, we're gonna do a podcast, just the 4 of us. That's gonna be fun. So what's our podcast on today?
Oh, it's something very special.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
Copyright much? Turn it on.
Yep.
So Justin's gonna take over for this podcast. Because
Yeah.
he cares about Pirates of the Caribbean more than he cares about his own life.
That is sadly true. Alright, so, today we're going to start off kind of like how we started off with the Harry Potter podcast. We're just going to discuss our favorite of the 5 movies, whichever one, And I'll go first because everybody looks like we always start with someone else and they're not ready.
Yeah.
So I'll start. My favorite is probably Stranger Tides, even though it's a very disliked movie because it's like one of the worst ones, and that's with Blackbeard.
Is that the one with the mermaid?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's probably my favorite one. Ashley?
I agree with that. I really liked On Stranger Tides. And, part of it was probably because we got a break from Will and Elizabeth's drama for a little while, because my goodness.
Mrs. Swan?
Mrs. Swan.
You mean the
Whatever.
pirate lord, Miss Swan?
Yeah. The
Sure.
Pirate King.
The pirate. Okay.
Monkey D. Luffy?
What? I don't know.
Okay. I'll talk about it here once we get done with everybody.
Yeah.
So, you actually like Stranger Tides. Ryan?
I'm more of a fan of the first movie. I don't know what it is
Black
with
Pearl?
it. Yes, the Black Pearl. I don't know what's with it, but it's like, hey, look, everything's happening. And then it's just like, hey, here's Johnny Depp being all like, I'm not Scissorhands this time, but thank you.
I respect any answer. Mainly because all of these movies are great.
Right.
But I like the first one because it's kind of a start.
It's a really
It
good
shows
show.
everything.
Yeah.
Brianna?
Okay. I like the 4th one.
Stranger
Is it the-
Tides?
Yeah.
Stranger Tides, yeah.
Yep. I like that
Consistency.
one for a reason that I don't know. I just like it.
Because
You
Sam
like-
Claflin was on it.
He was the hot Christian guy, right?
Yeah.
Who drowns?
He
Well,
But
to
he
the mermaid.
does- Spoilers!
No, he probably dies.
He probably. I mean, she's
He's
a
dead.
mermaid.
Yeah.
That's
I killed him in
literally
my
what they're
sleep.
known for.
You killed him in your sleep?
Oh.
Your friend. Okay, you can't whisper. You
Anyway.
can't whisper stuff like that. Okay.
Sleep tight, guys.
He's
I
Freddy
hate-
Krueger.
Yeah. That's true. I'm
That's
going
not going to
home.
stop me if I'm Freddy.
That's true.
What a rush.
Johnny Depp went.
What
If
the
anyone
fuck?
can't hear that, I made a move like I was being sucked into.
Just finish it there.
Into the bed.
Like I
Okay.
moved, like I was getting sucked. That's it.
Cool.
Sucked
Okay.
into the
Anyway,
Kraken.
moving on.
So yeah, Stranger Tides seems to be the majority, and it's weird because most of the time people dislike that one mainly because there's a lot of magic, like unnecessary magic in it, But I feel like it's a pretty decent movie laid out and all.
And plus, Blackbeard is on it, and I love him.
And Ashley has a thing for Blackbeard.
I do.
Pretty much men with all beards, like...
No.
No.
Alright.
Exactly where
Oh,
I could sense there are 2 things you were going to go with that, and we're not going to bring either of them up right now.
Then why don't we go over favorite characters?
Yeah, we can do that. Let's go with the favorite characters. Good thinking, Ryan.
Yes.
That's great.
Well, since you brought it up, how about you go first?
Okay, as I'm drawn to knife point. I don't know, I would have to go with, of course, everyone likes Captain Jack Sparrow.
Wait, can you say that again exactly how you did?
Yeah.
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Somebody's dying. Do we have Like,
I have a first aid kit.
we're good.
Great.
We're fine.
Okay. And
Emergency trigonometry.
Band-aids, gauze, some tape. That's about it.
but yet I would have to also say that I don't know why, but who's the death pirate with the parrot?
Did the death pirate?
Deaf.
Oh, he's not deaf.
Not
he's
deaf.
mute.
He's the mute pirate.
Oh.
I know. I can't remember his name, and I feel really bad. But yeah,
He's pretty great.
I like his one-liners.
You
Wait,
mean
he doesn't.
the
speak?
parrot.
No.
Sure.
Right. Anyway, so Jack Sparrow though, and then that guy.
Deaf guy.
Well, Ryan, you look that up, and we'll come back to you.
Yes.
Brianna.
It's gonna be Daddy Barbosa.
Oh.
And I'm gone. Bye, guys. Good luck.
Justin has left the building.
Um,
Oh my god.
I guess I'm next in line.
Apologize.
I'm sorry.
We shall now prefer him to be called Danny.
No, his name is either Hector or
Hector?
Hector or Captain Barbosa.
Is he Hispanic? Did we
No,
know?
he's not Hispanic. His daughter might be though. Who knows?
His daughter's no.
No.
She's
Okay,
white.
Yeah, I like Barbosa. He's a chill guy.
Yeah, chill guy.
Chill guy.
Ashley.
You mean Jeffrey Rush? For,
Yeah.
no, he's not the mute guy. I'm
No,
talking.
that's Barbosa.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who's my favorite? There's so many characters.
I think you like Rigetti.
Would you like a list? I have a few.
No, I don't need a list. Okay, I would have to say we had this discussion before we even started the podcast about people, a certain someone who really likes to name two characters, and I'm gonna have to, because I like the two pirates that are definitely gay for each other.
One of them, the one with the wooden eyes, Rigetti. I don't know what the bigger guy's
Spaghetti
No.
and Rigetti.
Rigetti.
The guy with the wooden eye, and then the guy that hates him. I like them a lot. And
Yeah.
when I found out that they
I think
weren't,
it's a love-hate.
oh yeah, because they're in love. But
Okay.
but like I
Do
almost
not soil these movies with your filth.
shut up. I almost cried during the fifth one when I found out that they weren't in it. I thought they were in it, and they weren't. I almost cried.
I would just like to point out before I say mine, this is probably going to be a relatively short podcast because
Oh yeah.
although there's quite a few movies, there's very little to talk about them. Unless you haven't seen them, then I could sit here and for hours explain plot.
And we would leave.
And I,
The problem is with these movies, I could not find a plot in a lot of them. Like the third one, the entire time I was sitting there, I was like, "What is this movie? Like, what's
World's
happening?" Yeah, I did not. My brain wasn't working. It wasn't happening.
or
So-
we could also talk about the Pirates Online game.
Goes
No,
upside
no.
down.
I haven't
The
discussed.
book.
That's the one where they have to go save Jack, and so they have to flip when they get back over after they get Jack. They have to flip the boat upside down, and then
Yeah, see, I didn't remember that. I spaced out that movie. Anyway, Justin, what's your favorite
It was like
character?
right before I had to leave.
Oh yeah.
my favorite character is Gibbs.
Good one.
I love Gibbs.
I mean, he's just such a dynamic character. Not really. He's basically the same throughout the entire movie.
Change a bit.
But like, I like Barbosa too.
Yeah.
So you know about sea turtles?
Sea turtles mate.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, the mute guy's name is Cotton.
Cotton.
yeah.
Cotton. Gotcha.
Makes sense.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I mean, yeah. I see. Like we're like looking at each other, like what are we gonna talk about next? Luckily,
You-
I
got-
don't have any,
No,
any of these. I'm just letting you guys do your thing, and I just sit here and talk.
so basically, I mean, we're at the point where in our usual podcast, once we're half an hour in, we would probably come to me and talk about fan theories and stuff. When I was doing research earlier today, I know, very serious of me. I was looking for fan theories and just on the Pirates movies, and it's very hard to find decent fan theories. So if you guys find any, send them to me, because I want to.
That's P.O. Box.
No.
One, two.
Link in the description for our Twitter and our Instagram. You can DM them.
Yes, please, because I would love to read those. But the one I want to talk about today, it's focused primary on Jack. Well, it's Jack's fan theory.
Okay.
And it was actually confirmed by Disney.
Oh.
But many people miss it in the movies, and I know Ashley won't realize this because she can't follow the movies at all. Brianna, I don't even know because she's gone.
Fucking sorry.
And then
It was
Ryan.
Brianna's birthday when we watched them, so she went out for dinner. It's not her fault.
How dare you get older? Anyway, so I'm gonna read exactly what I have here. I'll read because I have my notes, but I'll read exactly what I have.
Sorry. Go ahead.
I'll read exactly what I have here, and then I'll get some throwback on it. Some
Throwback.
feedback.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I can't speak.
Justin talks.
I do. I talk and forget what I'm saying.
Yep.
Jack used to be a privateer, but refused to transport a cargo when he realized it was slaves.
Oh, good boy.
And that's why he was branded with the P as for pirate.
Oh, the fucking Indian
Yes.
trading company.
East India Trading Company.
Fucking hoes.
Yeah, so basically he had been hired by the East Indian Trading Company
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
to transport, obviously, slaves. He was not aware of this. Excuse me.
Look at all these shocked faces.
But he was gonna be, he could have been relatively wealthy off this and live off this, but
Yeah.
he ended up, this is how he became a pirate because he was saving slaves and stuff.
What a good boy.
So, I mean, what do you guys think about that? I mean, he's a good
Daddy's
boy,
smart.
but like,
Alright.
Alright.
Brianna.
Brianna is no longer allowed to these.
We're
So,
in her room, but
gonna
she
have to-
needs to leave.
You're gonna have to leave. Thank you.
Good boy.
So, yeah, what do you guys think about, he doesn't seem like the type of character that would.
He seems like
I mean-
the type that would just be like, oh yeah, slaves, all right, money.
Probably not slaves, but he'd be like, he wouldn't ask questions, probably.
Yeah.
Well, don't forget he was totally a different person before, he is now. Like, when, in the 5th movie, as he's,
Because when
Dodging
when did he
the-
get the brand?
It would have been probably sometime
In his
before he
teenage
met
years.
Salvatore, I think is his name.
So
Oh, yeah.
he would have been really, really young then.
Like a little baby.
No, well, I mean,
He
was
would've
like
been
a
in his
teenager
teenager.
when, so he could have been
Be a baby.
It could have been it could have been any time from before Salvatore to up to Salvatore. I don't think it was any
Well,
time.
yeah, but he
Yeah.
was still really young when he
Yeah.
did that thing.
Yeah.
So,
So
I mean, and I
Completely
don't know
different
how accurate that information is, but I would put it in a time frame of somewhere around there
Yeah.
because that's when he actually started becoming a pirate, which I think it would have to be before Salvatore because
Mhm.
He becomes
then
captain.
Salvatore claimed to want to kill every pirate, which means
Oh,
Jack
yeah.
would have had to be a pirate before
Okay.
meeting.
Weird.
oh, makes
What a
sense.
good little
So,
Jack. What's his last name? Teague.
Yeah.
Jack Teague.
Yeah, did you guys know that Jack's last name was Teague? Because we didn't.
any fans that have seen the movies and paid attention, they would know that Jack's last name was Teague.
And
When
I
was it-
didn't.
When did they say that?
And you know his dad, Captain Teague.
Yeah,
What?
apparently.
So anyway, yeah, like I was saying,
Editing?
these are just some fun facts that people don't usually want to just look up or want to know or want to be interested in.
Okay.
But are kind of interesting.
Sure.
So Elizabeth Swann, I can't remember her actual name.
Keira Knightley.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, she was only 17 during the filming of the first Pirates movie, and her mother had to accompany her to every scene or every set that she had to go to
I'd be fine.
because it's yeah. Well, you love your mother,
You're not wrong.
so
Does Keira Knightley not love her mother?
no. I don't know that. Don't attack me. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that's just a little small factor. Is only 17, and that's just like weird because everybody's old. Even Johnny Depp was old. Like,
Johnny Depp was like 80.
yeah,
Of
now he's
course.
only like 60. How he reverses in age is like amazing.
But of
Yeah,
course,
button.
you do know I am the pirate.
Yeah.
Fucking drank from the fountain.
Oh,
Yeah.
speaking of this, if you don't mind me getting a little sidetracked, I do know, when I used to work as a counselor for a children's camp, we had an Australian there, and he told us that for the second Pirates movie, that the director asked him if they could use his backyard to film the scene in the swamp when they're about to meet the
Calypso.
Yeah, Calypso. Yeah.
Which I actually well if this is true, that's really cool, and I can't deny or confirm that.
Mm-hmm.
But I did know that when they were meeting Calypso, they actually went to someone's house and asked if they could use their backyard because
So
it
it
was
was
swampy.
Ryan's friend.
It could have been Ryan's little buddy
Wow,
there.
Ryan.
Yay, Nick, you were
oh
telling
my
the truth.
God.
But-
Nick, you hear that? Name drop.
Yay! Swoosh. All net, no rim. Okay. I
That's
don't
how
know.
I like it.
I don't know enough about basketball to talk
Yeah.
about it.
Well, he is Australian.
Oi.
That's what Australians say.
They all,
Oi.
oi.
No.
Hey, mate. Go
No,
yeah.
carry on.
Oh, the bush.
My D&D character.
Nah, we don't talk about
No,
it.
I
We
want
won't
to.
talk-
Just want
we
to
can
say
talk-
her voice is gonna be like that. Oi, you want to get
Okay,
Ah.
actually, stop.
adventure?
Editing?
Stop.
Try to keep her in a
Justin,
good mood
move
for now.
on.
So in the first Pirates movie, Black Pearl, or the
Yep.
The
Curse
Curse
of
of
Black
Black
Pearl.
Pearl.
Yep.
I couldn't think of the name. Thank you guys, which feels bad because I'm the one who
Well,
loves
thank
those
you.
movies. There's a line at the very end of the movie, and it is "Bring me that horizon."
Yeah.
Johnny Depp wrote that all by himself. Like
Beautiful.
he improv.
No, nice.
So
Next to his jar of
Beautiful
dirt.
that's
I got a jar.
the jar.
I got a jar of dirt, and guess what's inside it? I
Nothing.
got a jar of dirt, and then it keeps going on.
Yep. There's just dirt.
Yeah, it's
Fucking-
dirt.
Enough,
Because
James.
Beckett, is that his name?
Potter.
Yes.
Is this
Beckett.
what?
Beckett.
James.
What?
His
James
Yes.
Norrington stole it.
Oh.
What?
Commodore
but then
Norrington?
gave it to
Well,
Beckett.
Oh, is Beckett the actual mean one? Who I hate?
Yeah.
Like, I don't
yeah.
mind Norrington.
Yeah.
Norrington.
He's a dick. but-
Because I don't know what Norrington was.
He was just.
You guys couldn't
there.
see that, but basically they just told each other they would fuck him.
That's not true. She
It's
said
true.
daddy.
Right in the Kraken.
Daddy, I'd fuck him.
It's basically the same thing. So, Jeff Goldblum, I know you like your fans calling you daddy. Be careful.
Oh no.
Okay.
Anyway,
Keep talking.
all scenes in Pirates Dead Man's Chest that involved the ocean,
Wink.
it was the actual ocean. Any scene that had water, it was from the ocean.
Oh.
What about like a bath? Are there any baths? Is that ocean water?
It's called Getting Scurvy.
Okay, so the next podcast is just gonna be me.
And Ryan's voice illuminating, hauntingly.
No, I'm gonna kill
No.
all of them.
Me first. Though.
If anybody would like to help
This
hide
is
the bodies,
Confession.
Yeah.
So
So I'm gonna upload this and just be like, if in the description, just be like, if we're dead, it was just.
if in the next podcast it's just Justin, now you know.
Yeah.
No, you just edit it to the end. It's just like, I'm gonna kill everyone. Just slow down.
Neither I do not confirm or deny the possibility of the deaths of 3 civilians.
Oh wait,
4
3.
if we count Marco.
4 civilians, depending on how I'm feeling after the first 3.
All right.
Anyways,
More fun facts.
I do have a couple more. Just a quick few.
Okay.
In
oh no,
That's
not the
rich
knife,
coming
not
from
the knife, not the knife.
in the third in the third Pirates movie, which is actually the one that you were talking about with the swamp with Calypso.
At World's End.
That's the second one also.
Yeah, the first. Well, yeah. No one knew Barbossa was going to come back. In the
Stage.
Series.
in the script.
The cast.
The cast. No one. He wasn't written into anybody else's.
Ooh, ew, I got chills.
So he got his own script and knew exactly when to come in and stuff. So like all the reactions when they walk into Calypso's place and he comes down the stairs, they're all real because nobody knew he was coming
Oh,
back.
like right at
shit.
the end?
Yeah.
He's like,
Oh
oi.
my
That is
God.
so cool.
He's just like,
I
oi, I
love-
just found a wife.
So no, stop. So yeah,
I'm gonna be a privateer.
Ew, I have goosebumps. That's so
That's
cool.
awesome.
right.
Oh my
And
god.
If you pay attention, because like, well, obviously everybody's seen them by now. But like, say you were watching when it first came out. If you pay attention, you can see Captain Barbossa's boots and his hat in the shop, and the monkey Jack
Mhm.
runs to the boots of Barbossa before he comes down the stairs.
Okay.
Like the boots are just sitting off by themselves. He's not wearing them.
Yeah.
So these are where
Wow.
my
Put
boots
him
were.
on before he
I
comes
would
down.
assume.
Probably.
No,
I
no.
would assume so.
Calypso,
It's like
you-
he's just chilling and then he hears people downstairs. He's like, "Oh shit, that's
Calyp-
my cue."
He's got like pink wool socks on. He's like,
He's writing his diary to become a privateer.
I'm here.
And then
Everybody's laughing because he's wearing pink socks. These are my comfy socks, guys.
Don't judge me.
Okay. And probably the last two things.
Yeah.
Jack Sparrow was originally offered to Robert De Niro.
Robert
De Niro.
De Niro. Heyo. I didn't know how to say his name. I forgot. De
I
Niro.
said Robert.
Robert. Sorry. Robert De Niro.
And then I go to the mall.
Robert. Sorry, keep talking. We need to go.
I would just like to say for the people that needed me for this podcast, make fun of me a lot.
Yeah.
He would have been fine.
Anyway, so yeah, so that's
I
a weird
could've
thought.
felt the
Imagine
role.
him as
I would hate that.
but if he was originally Jack Sparrow, you would.
I wouldn't care.
Who is Robert De Niro? What is he in?
He's an
Oh,
old man
fuck.
and
Okay, something that I would
Here.
know.
The
I'll look-
Godfather. You
Haven't
wouldn't
seen
know
that.
that.
I'll look him up. And
Is he
you can
always
see a
every
photo
old
and
man?
you'll be like, ah, yes.
Oh, yes. Ah, yes. He's
Ah,
in
yes.
Meet the Fockers.
Yeah,
right.
he is.
There you go.
I
I got you.
And here's one that I feel like people are really gonna like. Well, I don't know Ryan,
Huh?
but these two might. The part that was written for Jack Sparrow, they wanted it to be played by Hugh Jackman.
What?
I actually knew that.
Let's see.
Oh. And
So our
imagining
lovable Wolverine.
like I love Hugh Jackman, and he's such a good guy.
I'm just
He
imagining.
would have been an amazing Captain Jack Sparrow.
Yeah.
I don't
I also
think.
love Johnny Depp as Jack Sparrow, but
Johnny-
I hate Johnny Depp because he's a dick.
Exactly.
Come on, guys.
Just imagine Johnny.
I think I
Be
would.
careful.
He's a wife beater.
Johnny Depp, if you're hearing
Fuck
this,
you.
fuck you.
I
You're
love you,
beautiful.
Johnny Depp. I will be your footstool.
I'm gonna tweet you.
No
this
comment.
podcast.
I-
Jeff Goldblum.
Don't hate on me. Please, I would love to meet
him.
you. Just
I mean, like, if you
He's
made
a
it this
really good
far.
actor.
Yeah.
But he's a shit human being.
It's the worst. Amber Heard does not deserve everything that's happened to her. She's a shit actress, but she doesn't deserve it.
anyway,
My friend Kayla's in
Because-
love with you.
I'm in love with you, and I'm straight.
Oh.
I think.
What happened?
What happened?
I would
It's
love.
fine. It's fine.
Nobody could pull off the swagger of Johnny Depp in
I got it.
as
Right
As
before
Jack
your
Sparrow.
attention, everyone just decided to do the Johnny Depp. His
Okay.
fingers.
Really dance.
We gotta.
Okay, I think this is the last thing
Okay.
Hugs.
Right.
because it has to be a thing
Because
that-
we need them,
Yeah.
apparently.
That's our trademark now. You're welcome.
I'm sorry.
I want the Kraken to hug.
The Kraken would be slimy and disgusting, and I would hate it. I
You'd rather
want a
have.
hug from Will Turner
Mm,
and James Norrington.
Right before he stabs you.
I think they're both too awkward.
Will Turner?
Yeah.
In the first movie, I think so. But then he's like, gets his thing on.
Maybe by the
Hang
fifth
on.
movie, maybe.
Hang on, guys. One last thing. It's a quick. Johnny Depp and Will Turner. What's his name? Orlando Bloom.
Mhm.
Yes.
Orlando Bloom was trying to compete with Johnny Depp in being like, quote unquote, cool, and the director had to stop Orlando Bloom and tell him, "Your character is supposed to be nerdy. Stop trying to be cool."
That's awesome.
So there's that.
Orlando Bloom can't help it. Okay, he's just
No, but like
Constantly
he's
cool.
very competitive because he'd be behind like Johnny Depp and being like trying to like mimic Johnny Depp and like do things.
You're like,
Not really
I got a
mimic,
trident
but, like,
here.
try to-
yeah. That's
So
fine.
Brianna,
Okay. I think Jack would be good hugger. Just like
I
Alright.
don't agree with that either.
I don't know about that.
I do.
I think he's very
think so.
awkward. Also,
Well, he's
I feel like
awkward,
when
I
he's
just-
less drunk than he normally is.
Why is all the rum gone?
Why
then
is the rum?
then it'd be good. Also, I want a hug from Barbosa.
Ah.
I would want a hug from Barbosa if he found out that I was his daughter. Like, if it was like,
As he's falling from
Yeah,
the anchor
I
into
would,
death.
I would jump and
Ah.
hug him and then just fall with him.
I see you got your.
you fool! I'm not your father.
I see you got your mother's stones there. Arr.
Oh, Blackbeard would be.
You have bigger stones than I do.
I got.
Okay.
What was that one line when Jack was about to get married?
Jack was about to get.
Yeah, in the fifth movie, it's just like he's got
Fourth movie.
Oh, I
no
think
when
I know
he's in the
what
giant
you're
wheel skeleton.
Yeah, it's the fourth movie.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oh yeah, fourth movie
I got you.
or fifth.
I got scabies. So do I.
talking about. I don't think I was here when we watched it, but I think I know what you're
I
talking
think
about.
you were gone for that part.
Yeah, you must have been. Okay, Justin?
Oh gosh, I think Gibbs.
You just love Gibbs
But
so
fucking
much.
think about this.
It would be
Gibbs
nice.
would give like the best hug because he
Yeah.
cares.
And
Gib
it'd be
cares.
very.
Yeah, and he's got kind of like
very-
the. Shh, he's
He's
got
like
kind
the
of like the
Hagrid.
Hagrid. Yeah, the Hagrid body. Where
Fat?
but not the beard.
How dare you? Yes, he's fluffy.
he's fluffy.
But no, like it's just he's like I think he would just give a really good hug.
Yeah.
No matter what state he's in.
Yeah.
Drunk, sober, hanging off the side of a boat, cleaning barnacles. Not that he would do that, but
No.
Well,
I
he's-
think that's everything.
my opinion on hugs.
Are you? Did you? Yours wasn't.
No, mine wasn't the Kraken. I was.
All right, hurry up.
It's I don't know. It's like let's see. We got the midget that I think his name is Danny or Dan.
You
It
want a
is
hug from a
Marty.
Marty.
midget.
The midget's name is Marty. All right. Or I guess maybe since I'm the male here, Elizabeth Swan.
Excuse me?
You're the only male here.
I'm not the only male here.
Justin's leaving again, and we're gonna wrap this up.
Well, okay.
Sorry, I
mine.
pulled out my nunchucks.
Which are taped to
Thank
knives.
you for watching the Pirates
Watching?
podcast.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, this is
Thanks for
Privateer Ryan sign off. Aye, aye.
So yeah, we will be back in 2 weeks with a Pacific Rim podcast. We're planning it. It's happening. I'm so excited, guys. You have
What
no
about
idea.
Ryan's
All,
Corner?
along with everyone else. Notice the silence.
Ha, ha, ha.
You can put in like a fake cheer at the end.
Okay.
Laugh track.
Yeah.
So links to our Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr are the Tumblr is hardly existent. There's nothing on it, but it's there if you want.
We have a
Um,
photo that we can now post on.
Oh dear.
Exactly. So yeah, if you want to see a beautiful picture of Ryan,
Oh, she's calling me beautiful, guys. It's canon.
I was being sarcastic.
Canon.
Then you guys can go there, and yeah, I guess that's it. Thanks for
Make sure
listening.
to go watch the other 3 podcasts.
Yeah.
Well, 2, but
2 ones in 2 parts. Just make sure you know
Yar,
that.
Like,
har,
subscribe, and favorite. Share with your
fiddly-dee.
friends.
Being a
Share with your
pirate is alright with me.
friends.
Do what you want, 'cause a
Bye.
pirate is free. You are